What's the weirdest way someone has successfully slid into your DMS? Brick through the window with a note on a 5-gum wrapper taped to the brick. My DMS are locked. They must first ask for the key, and like a truck stop bathroom, it's connected to a vintage Dodge hubcap. I met this girl at a party and chatted with her for a little bit before I found out she had a boyfriend at the time. I was bummed, but I got over it. Then like 6 months later, I get a random MySpace private message from her saying she wanted to hang out sometime and she didn't have a boyfriend anymore. We will be married 12 years in May. We always joke that she stalked me and won me over. Sent me a series of riddles, and each one I answered right, I got a nude in response. Replying to my thirst traps. I made an anonymous post on Whisper about my sex drive running off due to antidepressants. He slid right into my DMs thinking I would be an easy lay. He didn't live that far away, he got a sexless 30-hour first date. But joke's on him, as we've been together 5.5 years and have a nearly 2-year-old now. I'd say that's pretty successful. I made a comment on a mildly risky social media post by a friend, only a couple words, something like "you look great." I'd known them for a few years at that point, but we never really talked much. A few minutes later, there's a video in my inbox of them squatting over a camera playing with themselves. I don't know if I'd call it successful, as it was the start of a 5-year-long toxic dramatic situationship, but we did have sex. So when? Do you want me to take your period away for 9 months? Started a conversation from there. Once, someone messaged me claiming they were a time traveler from the future, and they needed my help to solve a critical emoji shortage crisis in 2045. My now boyfriend befriended my stalker in high school just to get my phone number. Iambic pentameter, still with the smooth bastard 5 years later. I posted a photo of me holding a tray of cinnamon buns I baked, and I got a DM saying, "What do I have to do to get those sweet buns in my mouth?" We've been together almost 4 years now. Had someone say they were infatuated with my voice while I was sick. Some random guy added me on Snapchat and sent Titanic "sorry, that was a terrible icebreaker" with me, completely oblivious to the joke he made. Responded with "good movie though." We've been dating for 8 months now. This has literally never happened to me. Hi, I think we were at the same school a decade ago. We found out we were not, just in 2 messages. Ooh, anyways, how PLD are you, and so on. One I can answer. New Year's Eve 2021, went to a house party with regular friends. However, some invited some of their external friends. One of them being absolutely gorgeous, tons of tattoos. She's an artist and she played video games. Throughout the night, as a group, we'd have convos about games, collectibles, movies, the usual stuff. Considering she was an artist, most of us as guys naturally asked for her art Insta and followed her. Night went in as normal, then went home the following morning. New Year's Day. I get a message from her saying just "hey," and we started a conversation about random stuff. Turns out, she was attracted to me cause I was the only person who didn't hit on her when we met. This is only mostly cause I have social anxiety. Otherwise I totally would have, and blew my chances before I even knew. I posted on a local R4 looking for a text buddy. Kept scrolling and scrolling, then I met my boyfriend. We perfectly matched. He was just as jaded and cynical as me. But we met for coffee that turned into dinner. He helped me move, he took care of me after a near-fatal accident. I was just looking for someone to talk to. Looking for a friend, ended up finding a lifeline. The Declaration of Independence sent to me 3 times. It didn't work though. Asking if I'd let one rip if we were trapped in an elevator together.